Hello, this is for the woo woo girlies. Everyone else can just scroll on by because this is only for our woo woo girls. All right, have they gone? Awesome. I want to remind you that if it is meant for you, it will not miss you. It will not pass you by. If it's meant for you, it cannot miss you. Let me tell you how I know this. Around about this time last year, I applied for a job to work in marketing in order for me to be more settled in my life, in my business. I needed to have some more consistent and reliable income to come into my life. So I decided I wanted to get a job and I applied and I got through 3 interview phases. And throughout that whole time, I knew this job was mine. I knew it in my soul, in my bones, in my entire body, being, self. I knew this job was mine. And then I got a phone call to let me know that they gave the job to someone else. It was between me and someone else, and they gave it to her. And I was like, that's weird because this job's mine and I knew it was mine, but they've given it to someone else. How interesting. And so I sat with that in curiosity. I didn't make it wrong for me to have thought that the job was mine and for it to not be given to me. And I let it go while still maintaining the idea, the conditions that this job was mine. I was this close to actually emailing them once they told me I didn't get the job. I was thinking maybe I should email them and let them know that if anything else came up, if they needed some extra support over the summer, over the Christmas break, then to reach out to me to let me know. I put that out into the universe, but I didn't ever send that email. And so 3 months later, guess what? I got the call. Hey, there's an opportunity coming up. Would you still be interested? Do you have availability? And I was like, yeah, I am still interested. I do have availability. And then they're like, okay, cool. Well, we'll let you know when it comes about. And that was that. And so for like 2 weeks, nothing happened. And I thought, I could just sit in the waiting to receive, waiting to have this opportunity brought to me. But I decided to take action this time. I decided that this was not going to miss me this second time. So I sent an email, and within days, hours, I can't remember, it was a very short period of time, I got a response saying, oh yeah, thank you for reaching out. I've been meaning to contact you. This is the opportunity. Would you like to get on a call? Within that time frame, this is in October, within that time frame, it was a matter of weeks that we decided that this opportunity was available for me and I was going to take it. And come mid-November, I had started this job. This job that I knew was for me. I knew it was mine. I knew it back in June when I interviewed for it, when I applied for it. I knew it in October and before, when it was still floating around in my field, in my space, in my energy. But I didn't hold on tight. I didn't hold on to it in a energetic way that made me feel in a space of lack. I was more curious as to why it didn't happen in the timeline that I thought it would, but I still knew that this was going to be an opportunity that came my way. It was manifesting for me in the timeline that I needed it. What that timeline allowed to happen was it allowed me to host 3 separate audio summits in July, August, and September before I was able and willing to allow this energetically back into my space. Without hosting those summits, I would not have reawoken into my spiritual purpose, the reason for me to be here. And I needed that time to make decisions, explore what was going on for me in my life, in my business, and Without that time, I would not have been able to sit here today and know that if an opportunity was not meant for you, it would not come back. It would not be available to you again. It would not remain in your field as a possibility. That timeline has passed. You have shifted to a different parallel life when those opportunities no longer return to you. You've made that decision. I still held on to the timeline where this was going to be possible. I knew it in my soul, and I knew that it was coming. I didn't know how, I didn't know why, and I didn't need to control the way in which it was going to come to me, but I just needed to remain open to the possibility that it was going to come back. And I went on with my life. I got on with my life. I got on with my plans. I took other opportunities. So if you're sitting here at the moment wondering why something that you knew in your soul was meant for you didn't actually eventuate, whether that's a relationship, an opportunity, a career move, a job, or a business move, if you believe that it is in your destiny, in your purpose, in your soul's blueprint to have this thing, then I welcome you to hold on to it lightly. Do not hold on to it with frustration or stress or need for it to come through. This is what we talk about when we say we need to surrender. When we're manifesting something, we need to surrender in order for it to come through. This is what we're talking about. For that opportunity to return to you and for it to come into your life again, you need to get on with your life. You need to continue as if you already had it. You need to continue living your life exactly how you were meant to be, regardless of whether it's coming or not. And it's hard, I know, to let go of a dream that you thought was coming and a relationship that you thought was yours for right now. It doesn't mean it's never coming, but it does mean that if something is meant for you, it will not miss you. If it's part of your purpose, it will not pass you. If it's meant to be, it is meant for me. Don't forget that. Carry on with your life, hold it gently, and it will show up. It will show up when and how it's meant to.